Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a part 3 to my LEGO Minecraft custom blocks and items videos. You guys have really liked those videos, so I decided to make another one for the 1.16 and 1.17 update, which is the Nether update and the Caves and Cliffs update. So, most of these things are from the Caves and Cliffs update, but there is one that is from the Nether update. I'm going to start with the easiest ones to build, and eventually go to the hardest. So we've got a spyglass, the netherite, or the ancient debris block. Those are the cave berries, stalagmites and stalactites that they've added that are in here, and then also the copper. So, I'm going to get right in and start with the easiest, and then we'll go to the hardest. These are the only pieces that you'll need for the first item, which is the spyglass. So you can pause the video here and get those pieces. Alright, so, the way we're going to put this together, which you might have guessed, is we're going to take this piece that they use for torch handles, or it just looks like a telescope in general, but to make it look a little better, we're going to take this brown stud, put it on the end of there like that, and then a blue translucent stud. It can have a hole in it. Mine just does because it's the only one I have on hand right now. It's just the one I grabbed. And then if you look at it, it's pretty cool, and it looks like one of the spyglasses. It is also minifig scale, so you can see. You can't exactly get it on their eye, but I mean, it's just Lego. You can have it on her nose though. But it's pretty minifig scale, and I think it looks pretty nice. Next block we are going to be building is the copper ore. This one is quite easy. It's just the same as all the other ores like a Minecraft has built, except just different colors. So I'll show you all the pieces that you'll need to build this one. Here's all the pieces that you'll need for the copper ore. So let's get into building it. So the first piece you'll need is this 2x2 gray plate here. And then you're going to need two 1x2 plates. If you've built a LEGO Minecraft ore before, then you'll probably know how to basically build this, but there is a little bit of a difference. You're going to take two of your orange studs and put them on the bottom, like that, and then take your plates like this, put those on top of the studs, and then you're going to take your green studs, put those on the top there. So on every side, the green should be on the top and the orange should be on the bottom. And your last piece you'll need is just this gray jumper, just to put on top. Then you can have your Steve go and line it all up. Our next block is an ancient debris block. This one I think looks pretty good. It's like an ore in the nether, and then you smelt it into your ancient debris, and then you make your netherite ingot. So this build looks pretty nice, and I did my best on it, so let's get into the build. Here's all of the blocks that you'll need to build your ancient debris. So for the ancient debris, what you'll need to start is a 2x2 black 2x2 plate, and then a black 1x1 plate. You want to stick this on the corner right there, and then you want to take two of these, you can call them, I don't know, light brown or dark tan plates, and put them on either side, both of those sides of the black one. Then you're going to need a brown one, so brown 1x1 plate. You can put that right there. And then we're going to kind of switch it up. We're going to put a black one over here on top of the brown. And then instead of the dark tan, we're going to take the brown ones. So the brown 1x1s and put them on top. Like so. And then the tan over there. So it should look something like this on all sides. Once you have that, there's just one more piece left, which is the jumper, the black jumper. Now this is it is the size of a normal ore. So if I come back and take our copper ore, you can see it is the same size right there. So it's the same size as an ore. I try to make these fit with the sets as much as they can. So let's move on to the next block. Here is our next 3 blocks. We're gonna be doing the stalagmite and stalactite. I honestly don't know which is which, but we will be doing those next. So we're gonna start with this one right here on the bottom. So the stalagmite and stalactites are very much similar in build, but they are different so that one can hang from the ceiling and one can stay on the ground. So to start for this one, I will show you all of the pieces, and then we'll get into building it. Here are all the pieces that we'll need for this one, so make sure you pause the video here to collect all the pieces. Alright, so starting off, we're going to need a light brown or dark gray jumper, or not dark gray, but dark tan jumper, depending on what color you call them. And this will be a 2x2 jumper. And then we're going to need a 1x2 plate. And you should see that little hole there, and we're just going to put that right into there, and that fits nicely on top like that. And we're going to take a 1x2 jumper, put that on top of the plate, all in the same color, in the dark tan. And then you're going to take 2 1x1 plates in the dark tan and put that on top of the jumper. Then we're gonna need, if you have one of these in dark tan, definitely use it in dark tan. I just did not have one. So we're gonna need to put that on the top there. Yeah, one of these 1x1 brick cylinder pieces. And then these pyramid pieces, you're just gonna need one of those in tan, or dark tan, or whatever color you have in your collection that would look good. And then that first one is complete. Alright, so for the second one, this one is different as where it can't stand up on its own. That's why I had this display here where I had it hanging from the ceiling. So this one is very similar, but as you can see, it still includes a jumper, so it's easy to take off, and much of the pieces are the same. Here are all the pieces. As you can see, it's pretty much the same pieces as last build, except this time we have a Technic pin, and we don't have one of the 1x2 plates because it would not be able to work. The Technic pin is used so that it is able to, the pyramid piece is able to attach. So let's get into the build. Alright, to start off, we're also going to take, this time to start, a 2x2 jumper in that same dark tan. But then we're going to take the 1x2 jumper, and this time, instead of putting it on top, we're going to put it on the bottom there. And then after that, take your 1x1 plates in the dark tan and stack those up. Like that. And then we're going to put that on the bottom like that. There we are. And take your 1x1 brick cylinder piece. Put that on the bottom. And then this is why we have the Technic pin. If you don't have a gray one, there's also blue ones, I know. But the gray one will just look best. So if you have one, definitely grab it. So you can stick that there in the bottom of the cylinder piece. And then take your pyramid piece and put it right there. So then you should have one stud on the top. And your build should be looking something like that. Alright, last but not least, we do have the cave berries. So I do have these just attached here on the wall. I did kind of use the structural or kind of idea that Lego Minecraft uses for their vines. So as you can see, I made it with tons of orange, yellow, and green. This one has a lot more pieces because it's a lot more detailed than the others, so pause the video here. And one thing I do want to make sure is if you're looking at this, you might think it's a stud, but it's one of these clear looking stud pieces with that little bar on the top, just to let you know. But yeah, make sure you pause the video and get these pieces. It's okay if they're mixed up in colors, it should still look good. Alright, our first piece we're going to need is a 1x3, and I have it in this darker green. And then what we'll need is a 1x1 like I said when I was showing you the pieces, it can be in any of these colors. It does not have to be these exact shades. It's just what I had and what I thought looked good. But then we're going to take one of these one by one. It's kind of more orangish yellow. If you look, this is a yellow one, so it's more orangish yellow. But of course, if you don't have the orangish yellow, then that's totally fine. We're just going to have this sit right next to that. Here, I've lifted up the camera a little bit, so you should be able to see this build better. Alright, so once you have that, we're going to need another one by one. And this is going to be in bright yellow for me. So we're just going to put that there, so it's kind of like a C shape. Then we're going to take a 1 by 2 orange. And once you have your 1 by 2 orange plate, that's going to go right there. Then I have a 1 by 1 darker green, kind of like that green plate. And that's just going to go right there. Then we are going to need a 1 by 1, it's like the modified clip piece. That is a plate. Make sure that the clip is flat and not up. So that's just going to go right there. And now we will connect all these. These are really loose right here. But now we are going to connect all these and put the berries on them. So first we're going to get this yellow L-shaped. It's like a, I don't know the exact term for it. It's like it's basically if you took a 1 by 2 and a 1 by 1, put those together, we got a yellow one and it's a plate. So this is going to go right on top of these two. So it should look like that from the bottom. And then we're going to take, I have a lime green color one, so we can put that there. And that's going to go in the back there. Kind of how we had it. So now you can see we're starting to put things on it, so it's starting to look better. Then I have one of these. This is in the yellowish orangish color. If you don't have this, which you might not, that's totally fine. We're just gonna take it back like that. So then we will take our 1 by 1, put that there, and this clip piece is important. If you don't have one though, it will be totally fine. But the reason that we have that clip piece is so we can take this 1 by 1 stud with like a little bar up top, and you want to make sure that that clips in just like that, so that the bottom of it is sticking out here. Then we're gonna need 4 of these studs here in this translucent yellowish. So for this one at the bottom, we're just gonna put it right there like that. And then you can just string these about through here, but I have another one right there, and then one over here, right at the bottom of the green, and then one just like that. And then if you want to be able to connect it to something, just take one of these bricks right here that have the studs out on the side, and you can just put it right in there like that. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, do make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We just got past 100 subscribers, so thank you all so much for that. If you have not seen part 1 and part 2 of my Lego Minecraft custom blocks and items, there will be links in the description. And I do have a playlist for them, and that playlist will appear right over here, right about now. So, make sure you all do like and subscribe. If you do want to see a part 4, I will then make sure you leave a like and comment down below saying that you would like a part 4, and maybe I'll make a part 4 here in a few weeks or a month or so. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next